Hello, America. It is Wednesday, April 6th at 3:20 a.m. Um, I can't sleep. Um, because every Tuesday I go to the VA and I have my whole day of head shrinkage, and my team's the VA has been a godsend, and I mean that as a person that remembers the other side. Thank you. The VA has been the only entity to do anything for me, and that kind of brings us back to why I can't sleep, because my therapists, all three of them, one, two, three, were my poly trauma team did their exact best job, and they called me out on weak points, and I'm like, damn, you know, um, and that's why, America, this is about you. This this movement, this ushering the age of wisdom after the age of information, and the isolation of connectivity, because America was primed with promises of hope, and now we demand faith and righteous action, non-transgressive. You have no right to roll up on anybody else, but also it is your responsibility to not allow anyone to roll up on the righteous. And America, it's always been power to the people. At least that's what America was built on. America aspired to be a democracy. America believed power to the people, believed in freedom and opportunity. It believed in ending slavery. Whatever the United States has become stopped being America a long ass time ago, probably about when slavery just stopped being about color. America is still enslaved. Just just look at your own life. Look at your neighbors, look at your left, look at your right. We're miserable. And I have absolute utmost terror and fear that, because remember, the Holocaust, blah, well, nobody ever actually asked what we're supposed to remember, because nobody asked why. And thus the creation of the cult of personality, from Hitler to Stalin to Mao to North Korea, this a country smaller than the state of Virginia, that successfully played the Soviet Union and China against each other, for North Korea to come out on top and outlast both of them. I literally wrote the book on it a decade ago. But I chose the path of learning to follow before I decided I was worthy of leading. So at 28 years old, after my master's degree in the psychology of negotiations and peacekeeping, thank you very much, from Seoul National University, focused on studying the tactics, the TTPs of North Korea. Damn, yo. Yeah, and at 28 came back and enlisted in special operations, the hardest thing a woman was allowed to do legally at that time. Things improve. Still, I ain't never done jack in uniform but give other uniforms hard times. Same thing as the cop when I demanded he be better at his job, because both of us chose peace. Two wrongs ain't never gonna make a right. A wrong and a right still gonna end up wrong. Two rights are right. It takes teamwork, wanting peace and cooperation and values to say no more, because it's our time. Because evolution dictates there's more of us than there are of them. There has to be. The herd sticks together, survives, and evolves. The one little fuck that runs off gets ate by the lions, doesn't it? Just saying. Even I'm older than I look. I'm nearly 40, but you know, hey, I just age really well. But even our age, our generation remembers a time before. It remembers a time when kids still played outside. Yeah, right? You know, remembered before a time when every middle schooler had a cell phone. Yeah, right? It's evolution. It speeds up as it goes. It's the way it works. You know, the better you get, the more concentrated this gets. Polarize, help me polarize. 21 pilots. Oh my God, a veteran can hear another veteran screaming for help. It's why it's down to us. Guess what, America? Nobody's coming for us. We are it. Because John McHugh, the #1 individual in the United States Army for the vast majority of my recovery, is my neighbor and would do nothing. Because the golden boy that's perfect on paper was in a book that freaking came out about the battle that he was wounded in, but because his injuries were invisible, a decade, nobody does shit, right? He just happened to be the one that beat me to death when that uniform got too heavy. It's the fault of every person that should have helped a veteran. Every person that should have had the buck stops here. And they didn't. Because America, it's time that you realized post-traumatic stress is natural. There's nothing wrong with it. It is not a disorder. We come back with a higher value of life. America's, the age of information is being ended by the improvement of body armor. Thank you very much. Because we're living when we always died before. And we're living enough to come back and see, damn, y'all treat each other like shit. No fucking wonder you're miserable. No wonder we choose to die 20 times faster in the United States than war could claim our lives. And we go shopping in the middle of the night because we don't want to be around you guys treating each other like shit. God forbid we get caught up in the middle of it. Back the fuck off. God, today's, okay, Tuesday, that would have been the 5th. DC Tunnel, I'm heading in, you know, where they got the construction and stuff going on. This bitch was fucking tailgating me. I mean, like, yeah, I know it's traffic and lanes are merging and all that and stuff, but like, we're talking full go stop, go stop, go stop. Rules of escalation, 1, 2, 3. She comes up on me and she's so close up on me, I can't even see her headlights. She is causing me anxiety. 1, I cut on the hazards, wait, and give her the back off sign. 2, you know, well, no, that was number 2. I don't remember with the fucking order brain damage, right? But number 3, I remember when I'm like, fuck this shit. I threw the car in park. I got out on the highway and stood by her car screaming, please stop tailgating me. She got all fucking mouthy. I walk up and slap my license plates where it says disabled veteran. Fucking stare her in the window and go, what? All I was asking her to do was to please stop physically hurting me. Stay back 500 meters or you will be shot. I couldn't even see the bitch's headlights. Just give me some space, Jesus. I got back in my car. I fucking gunned it to create distance. Thank you, God. God is always at the crossroads. God is always there when we just... Because I gunned it. And one of those black SUV, security detail, whatever shit SUVs, fell in behind me, forcing her to give me space. Agent, whoever you are, I don't know who the fuck, but thank you. because I just wanted her to leave me alone. And to thank you for using your vehicle as the thing that gave me the space I needed. Because America, patriots, we're all God's children. And the way people are treating each other makes us feel ashamed for the sacrifice we made. And it is my fucking terror that the terrorists might actually have a point. The terrorists are terrified that we are going to infect their culture with the same shit that's making us so miserable. And yet people will tell us there is something wrong with us when we just want to be left alone. I liken my brain situation to like a person that goes deaf later in life versus a person that was born deaf. The person that had hearing can speak more audibly even though they can't hear. Well, imagine an autistic. Not even a high functioning autistic, like a fucking freak out, I'll rock myself back and forth autistic. Okay, I am missing those chunks of brain that cause the cognitive filtering. I can barely fucking handle my life, although I'm getting better a little bit. Each day I'm getting better. Because I fucking fight for that shit. None of this has been easy, and I've gone through every step. I've just done it really, really quickly. And it ain't been easy. But I got some tips and tricks, and I can teach y'all how to. And once veterans lead the way, then America has no excuse for their bullshit. And even better yet, we can teach America how we healed. We can earn that blood, that uniform that is now in our blood, and washing ourselves clean by healing others the way we heal ourselves. America, this is your opportunity for empowerment. I lived when neither medicine nor science or psychology could explain anything about me since the moment I lived. Can I say I'm a stubborn bitch? I refuse to say that, I still got a few things I need to get done. And I am living that. So hey, let's reclaim our own voice. Let's pull power back to the people. And hey, vets, fall in. Because nobody's coming for us. We are it. Take all commands from the tower. I happen to be the loudspeaker, and I'm running this shit like a black op. I'm running it like a black op in full view because a patriotic America will not allow a veteran's right to free speech be suppressed, be trampled, be quieted. Because America is primed, just like Germany, just like the Soviet Union, just like China, for the cult of personality. You want to know, America, why you're seeing some sort of similarities between Trump and Hitler? It's not violence. And first of all, y'all need to fucking stop with the violence because you're adding to the problem. Secondly, Google cult of personality. Wow, interesting, isn't it? Google critical thinking, how to think critically. Google logical fallacies. It's easier to just jump over to the Google images, get the Cliff Notes. And then Google the 48 laws of power and just go to the straight 10-page PDF. It'll give you enough of the idea. And then all of a sudden, oh damn, the world just changed because you just unopened your eyes. Yeah. And you see, nobody has to fight anybody to do it because it's already built into being in their own best interest. Self-preservation, survival of the fittest, adapt or die out. There's more of us than there are of the oppressors. I got op orders. All I need is an army at my 6. Because I died following. Because my sin, what cast my soul down to hell, was the belief that I didn't deserve heaven. So my penance is to lead so that I accept that I am worth it. Because I have seen so much, I have done so much, and I have lived so much. I have a lot to make up for. But that's great, because with great responsibility comes great gifts. You know, and yeah, I may be like a fucking autistic, where just seeing people be rude to each other in front of me physically causes me pain. Like, fuck it, seriously. Only 2 people have my phone number, because anybody just texting me, it just causes me pain. But you know what? You remember Rain Man? Counting cards, counting cards. There's one thing I'm still very good at. And I was fucking good at it before I even found out the US was shit at it. Obviously, or we wouldn't be still fighting a physiologically fighting an ideological war. You know, Einstein's definition of stupidity is repeating the same action, expecting a different reaction. Hi, guys, guess what? Hearts and minds, hearts and minds. Just saying. American people, I have quite literally put everything I have into this, because I believe this mission is why I lived. I've got credit rating shit, credit cards maxed, debt up to the eyeballs. I mean, I'm fucking... But I got faith. Because I got faith that America is ready to earn her stripes. Because I believe a patriotic America loves her veterans. And because I believe that veterans just need to be reminded that they are not alone. There is still a mission. And that we're family. You know, we get through this together, MacGyver style, because no is never an option when it counts. Because if America wants to start living up to their reputation that they still cling to in their mind, even though nobody else in the world thinks about America the way Americans do, you wonder why. You know, because we are not in our heyday anymore. And we're not in our heyday because our values have gone to shit. Why do patriots look up to the uniform? Because of our values. You know what? Then put your actions where your words are and fucking live up to our values. Because in the meantime, the way watching you people treat each other shames us, hurts us, and looking at every little thing's reminding us you were not worth it. Not if you're gonna act like that, you weren't. So you know what? If America really wants to honor us, start living up to our values. Start reminding us that life was worth the sacrifice. Because right now, we are retreating from life in the United States 20 times faster than war could claim our souls. Holy shit. The terrorists don't gotta get us. We're doing it to each other already. And you know what? Veterans got to lead the way because we're the furthest out, which means we got the furthest to come back in. Because if we can handle our shit, America has no fucking excuse. And because this is how the things end. This is how things end. Not with a whimper, but with a bang. So let's do this. Happy hunting. America, we need you. We need you now. Please help us.